Wavy Bros says Kyle Trask to fall second round and Niners pick him up. Since Wilson will be gone, maybe draft a tackle or DB first round. You know, that's what I would do. Absolutely. Vish isn't into Trask as much. Vish, so what would you do? I mean, you would take Trey Lance in round 1 if he's available? I just wouldn't do it.
I think I would, but I don't think I would. I think it would have to be a trade back deal. Trade back, accumulate picks, get him. And I think if they get him, I don't know if he's a day one starter because 13 starts in college is a little questionable. And he's not the level of athlete that Kyler Murray was, where 13 starts was sufficient for me. So that would be my only thing. But if to me, you go trade back, accumulate picks, maybe get an extra second rounder, a third. So now you have a lot of leverage in the top 3 rounds, and you can start retooling this roster to go with the fact that you have Trey Lance and you signed an Andy Dalton. I think that's a move.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I just don't like Trey Lance. To me, Trey Lance, it's like, here's the thing. Like, I don't know what the compare. Like, is he going to be Steve Young? Steve Young came out of BYU and was not ready to play quarterback in the NFL. He wasn't. Great player, one of the all-time great athletes in NFL history. He was a project, and he got it by the time he was about 30. Now, if he'd come out now, he could have had success early on, but you'd have to put him in the shotgun, in the gun, in the pistol, and let him be an athlete early in his career. And that's, to me, I think what's going to have to happen with Lance, because he's not a third-round pick. He's not going to be able to be the project unless he's picked in at around 25 by a team like Green Bay, although it won't be Green Bay, but you know what I'm saying, and he can sit behind Tom Brady or whatever. Unless that's what happens, he's going to have to get on the field. And to get him on the field, you're going to have to commit to the college-style offense because he's not ready to just drop back and dice up the NFL. So, if Kyle's ready to do that, then go for it. You know, but I just don't think he wants to.
I think you just dropped a bit of gold in there, and I don't think you realized it.
What did I do?
You brought up the name Tom Brady. Trey Lance to the Bucs, to me, is super intriguing. To me, that's the kind of guy Bruce Arians would like. And if you can sit him for 1 year there behind Brady, that's something. Yeah, I could see that.
Sure. Yeah, he needs to go to a team like he needs to go to a situation like that. Just sit. Just because even if he does play right away and you put him in the pistol, dude has completed 200 passes since high school. Like, he really could benefit from a year on the bench. And he really could.
And the other thing with the quarterback market is that I think the team that we haven't considered, and now they have a top 5 pick, is Miami. If they were all in on Tua and they weren't just starting him because they really just want to see him get reps, they wouldn't be pulling him from games that they're trying to win. Schefter reported it as soon as they started Tua that they're scared that this is going to be a really high pick. So, they want to see what they have in Tua just to make sure they don't have to take another quarterback. Brian Flores doesn't seem to be messing around playing this game of, I have Tua, he's this young guy, let me coddle him, all of that. He's yanking him when he's playing awful. And
I don't think trend in the league is if you think you got it wrong at quarterback, you move on.
Yeah.
I mean, Arizona did it, and that was the right call. You don't wait around and be like, well, maybe Dwayne Haskins will work out. No. You move on. So, yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next question. And it's from GBG439. I can't find it, but it says, my reasoning for why they move Stafford is a coach does blow up rebuild for picks. Stafford wants to win a ring before retirement, plus as a favor to Matt.
That's my reasoning too, right? I think that the way the Niners get Matthew Stafford is if Matthew Stafford wants out. But that's where I don't know.
That's to me. If he's like, look, guys, I've been real loyal for 13 years. Enough is enough. Then that's that. That's that.
Right. Yep. I want to go to a place where I can actually prosper. Totally understand it. That's always been my angle. But you know what? He built a big house in Michigan. I know that he does a lot for the Detroit community, and I think he's involved, even though his wife really hates Michigan. I don't know how she would coexist, happy wife, happy life. I don't know how she would coexist
I'm sure she would love the Bay Area. I'm sure she would just love it.
Because who knows?
Michigan is way too liberal, right?
Right. Who knows? But yeah,
I think Stafford's going to be a career Lion. I could be wrong. Well, same thing you said about 2Y.
Don't say that.
I'm so sorry.